Hey everybody, I'm Gary, and this is Physical Format Rock and Roll. Thank you so much for tuning in. So this is going to be another episode of Vinyl Finds. It's been a while since I've done one of these, so I thought I would show some of the things that I have found out in the wild at the record stores. And I think I might have got something at a like a Goodwill type place or something. That's very, very rare for me. Anyway, let's get started. The first one I got was Fetch the Bolt Cutters by FIONA Apple. So I'd heard a lot of positive things about this one late last year. So I thought I would take a chance on this one. I haven't gotten anything by FIONA Apple in forever and a day. So there's the album. I haven't got to listen to all of it yet. Obviously very different, but I liked the last FIONA Apple that I got, so I thought let's take a chance on that. Next up, got this one dirt cheap, Mad Love by Linda Ronstadt. I am trying to get pretty much complete a collection of the early Linda Ronstadt records. That is on, what's that on? Asylum Records. So that's in good shape. And that is pretty darn cheap. That's a good thing about a lot of these Linda Ronstadt records is they don't usually cost too much. Next up is one I was happy to find. And that was Magnetic South by Michael Nesmith and the First National Band. For those of you who are not familiar with who Michael Nesmith was, he was in the Monkees, and he did a lot of the songwriting once they were doing their own songs, and he sang. He did like a lot of kind of country rock kind of sounding songs, but not just that. I mean, he did other stuff. This album here is a solo album. He made a lot of solo albums, actually, when he was out of the Monkees. And this one, it is definitely more of a country album than it is rock. But yet, it's not your normal country. He still has a different folkish flavor on there. And even like a couple of slightly, I don't know, maybe psychedelic turns into it. I don't know how to describe it really. But, I haven't got to listen to it too many times, but I like it. So, pretty cool. Very happy. I haven't seen this before. Michael Nesmith. I know Chris Prophy has talked about this one, so I wanted to get that. Taking a break just for a second here from the vinyl. And, I don't get too much other formats, but when I find them really cheap, I do. So, I couldn't help but drop it. Pick up Eat 'Em and Smile by David Lee Roth. This is a classic, right? To get this on cassette for next to nothing, I had to pick this up. Some people think that this is better than 5150. Picked up another one. Because I'm still in love with you on this harvest moon. Neil Young, Harvest Moon. Got this on CD. This is a couple bucks. Couldn't help but pick this one up. Play that in my car. Next up, now I feel like I'm name dropping because I'm going to say Chris Prophy's name again, but I know he had showed this record for whatever, one of the contests or something or another, and I realized, hey, I don't have that one on vinyl. And so I found it. I found a good used copy of it. Change of Address by KROKUS. So this is a good one. I like all that KROKUS stuff. They always have some stupid songs on their records, but they have a lot of really just good hard rock songs on there. Now this next one, when I show this record, there's going to be some of you out there that as soon as you see it, you're going to roll your eyes, go, what the hell is that? But there's going to be some of you that are going to go, all right, I know where you're coming from. I can feel you. Got a little Queen of the Blues, Coco Taylor. Got this from this is from 1985. Here's the back of it. This is, I'm guessing this is maybe Alligator Records. I don't know what it is. I don't remember now. Yes, I was right. Alligator Records. Look at that. Look at that label. Is that cool or what? I remember seeing Koko Taylor a long time ago. I went to a concert where it was B.B. King was the headliner. It's kind of a co-headliner with Buddy Guy. It was B.B. King, Buddy Guy, Junior Wells, and Koko Taylor. And I didn't know anything about her at that point. And she came out and did a short set, but man, she just rocked the house. Got that big voice of hers, and, you know, I mean, not a big one. Well, I mean, she's shorter. Everybody loved it. I remember the crowd just loved her, man. And it's like they brought her back for an encore and stuff. You know, the thing about that show, though, I remember, so like I said, it had Junior Wells was there and Buddy Guy, and they did not do any songs together. He did his set, and then Buddy Guy came on. I thought for sure they made those albums together, that they do a couple songs together, but they never did. So I got old blues, got some newer blues too. I got another one from Samantha Fish, Belle of the West. This is pretty cool. This one's got a little bit of country twang to it at times. Got a pretty cool label there. But it's, you know, it's blues. She's pretty cool. Here's another guy that I'd forgotten about. You know what? I had his very first record because I saw him open up for King's X a long time ago. And I don't know, I just kind of never thought about him much again. But it's Eric Gale's Middle of the Road. I thought, you know what? I'm going to pick something up by him. And I'm glad I did, man. It's like, yeah, this guy's a phenomenal guitar player. He sings now. And I knew he did. But back when I saw him, he didn't sing. He just played guitar. He was just a kid, too. He was just a real young guy when I saw him. But now he sings a bunch and plays guitar. This is just a great blues rock record, man. Eric Gale's Middle of the Road. Next up, got a couple from Uncle Ted. Got Ted Nugent, Double Live Gonzo. Of course, this is a classic live album. You know, we're not going to talk about Ted, you know, but let me... Here's something I find very telling. So, he's got this live album. It's a double live album. Opens up. What do you notice? Every single picture is him, right? No, this is when he had Derek St. Holmes was still in the band, and that's when, you know, that's all. Nugent's best stuff was when he was in the band. You know, he did a lot of the vocals and he did some songwriting, just played rhythm guitar, made it a better band. And you would think he would put him in some of those pictures of the rest of his band, but no. I don't know. I just find that very egotistical. Now, I got another one by his, Scream Dream by Ted Nugent. I actually used to have this on 8-track back in the day because I'm old. I saw a cheap copy. I thought, yeah, I'll pick that up. I know it's got some really dorky songs on there, but it's got some pretty cool ones too. I'll listen to him play guitar and I'll listen to him sing. I won't listen to him talk. Okay, I've got a couple soundtracks here. You guys know that occasionally I get soundtracks. I picked this one up. How can you just walk away from me? Against All Odds. So, you know, it's got that great, you know, ballad. It's got Stevie Nicks has a song on here and some other people, just some different stuff. And yeah, it's got that great cover there and everything. I mean, this was dirt cheap too. So I thought, what the heck? I'll pick this up. So I got Against All Odds. And then if you've watched some of these others, you've seen that I've been getting some of the James Bond soundtracks where Sean Connery was in the movies. Now, this is not a Sean Connery one. This is, I think, Peter Sellers was in this one. David Niven. Casino Royale. So this was more kind of a humorous James Bond. But, you know, it's got that late 60s look about it. It's got Herb Alpert and the Tijuana Brass are on here. Dusty Springfield has a song. Burt Bacharach does stuff. I thought, what the heck? This was pretty cheap too, so I picked that up too. Got a reissue of Wrecking Ball by Emmylou Harris. This was a good one that I never had on vinyl. It's got this inside here with all this. It's got all the lyrics and everything. I love it when records have stuff in them. Just makes them that much more special. I mean, you know, that's why you buy albums, because they're more fun. They're more special. And look at that vinyl. What? It's clear. So that's pretty cool, and it sounds great. Sounds great. So happy to get that. Okay, these last three here are kind of like Grails, and ones I've been looking for. Super excited to find. I got me an original pressing of Dressed to Kill by Kiss, one of my all-time favorite Kiss records. Yes, I know there's ring wear on the album cover, and some of you fancy pants McGee's out there won't have that, but the record itself is in pretty good shape, and that's what I want, because I want to play it and I love it. So I bought that one. Here's one. Oh man, I was excited to see this. I had to grab this one. A used copy of Triumph in Agony by Warlock. Doro Pesch's first band. Big fan of Doro. Love Warlock. You know, this is probably their best album. It's got All We Are, Metal Tango on here. East Meets West, Touch of Evil. I love that song. I love the end of that song, which is just screaming. Her voice is like, sounds insane. All right. So anyway, happy to find that. And the last one, if you remember when I did that video, I think it was inspired by Kate's Crates, the whole 5 albums you're always looking for. Well, I found one. Beggar's Banquet by the Rolling Stones. Classic album. Finally found it on vinyl. Once again, I know this doesn't look perfect. It's got this watermark or something on the cover. That doesn't look too cool. But the record itself is good. So, see that shiny London? That's what I want. I was happy for it. Yeah, I mean, I like it when the jackets and everything are in great shape, but sometimes if it's a record I really want, I don't care about that. I will pick it up. So anyway, those are my finds for this time around. Thank you so much for tuning in, and if you have any comments on the records, please leave a comment, or records you're looking for, whatever. We're talking vinyl here. We're all friends, so leave some comments. Thank you so much for watching. This is Physical Format Rock and Roll. Remember, we are also on Twitter and Facebook. Until the next time, my friends, I will see you down the road.